Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Lore Master, and today we are back here with Winneil in the Rotting Cellar to find out what the next stage is for our class quest.
Would you do something for me?
Strange. The dwarves use our surth, so I understand they use some letters to represent different sounds, but these fragments you brought me are all but unintelligible to my eyes. If anyone could decipher these, it would be Mirwin. Her knowledge of ancient writings is unparalleled. Take these to Rivendell and look for her there. She is an ever-vigilant student, and so spends most of her time in the library. Start your search there. Right. Go to Merwin in Rivendell. Well, let me first take care of some goblin runners, if I think they'll be down somewhere in this direction. So we'll take care of some goblin runners. Then after the goblin runners, and maybe we'll even kill a few spiders along the way, though I'm not going to call that a priority. Actually, maybe I will call that a priority, because we are going to need to take care of those spiders at some point. The problem I have with going after the spiders is that I'll be fighting tons and tons and tons of spiders when I go to the next phase here. Unfortunately, the next phase in the waterworks is the last phase of the epic there. So therefore, I can't just sit by unless I just want to make a special trip for this place. So I will kill a few toads. If I run any loudmouth lizards, I'll kill them, though I'm not going to go out of my way to go against them. Hey! Where'd that spider go? I need to kill it. I need its legs. Spider legs, they're on sale today. Actually, you do get a good number of spider legs around the area where I usually go for the goblin runners. So therefore, let's head off to that platform place, which is around the area where the turtle raid used to have its entrance. And I'll get some spiders. Yeah, some spiders there, yes, but mainly, of course, I'm there for goblin runners. And here is our first goblin runner. Unfortunately, there's a toad in the way. So let us deal with the toad first so we won't have to... I know, I'm level 59 now. This is a level 54 runner. You would think I'd be able to handle 2 at a time? Bit overcautious there, aren't we, Pineleaf? But usually I go up here for my runners. Now, this is also where we put the glass legs after we collect all the glass legs, which is the reason why the ordering here has always been disconcerting, because the best places to get the spider legs are the places I tend to go late on the epic for the within this area. So therefore, if you're going to finish up the waterworks area, you're going to have to make a special trip at some point. So I'll have to keep that in mind when I come back. Now, my goal is to finish book 5 by the end of April. So I figure if I can do that, maybe I could push to do the epic and then come back and do the waterworks afterwards. A possibility, but something tells me that after making that decision, I'm going to forget the part about coming back to the waterworks afterwards. We will have to see. I wonder what the reward is for completing the waterworks deed. Is it anything wonderful and fine that was great for a lore master that's going to make me really want to come up here afterwards? Let's see, Ravanian. This is as lower depths as you could find in Moria. Innocence. Equipped. Of course. Oh yeah, I'm going to be coming back here at some point. Because that is most definitely a necessary one. If it's equipped, and of course Innocence is one that's notorious for being useful for just about anyone. Then, yeah, there's a little bit more incentive to come back afterwards for it. If it were something that would be useful. Oh, I was talking earlier about wondering about toads and goblins at the same time. See, yeah, I can handle that more than easily. Hey, a magenta goblin! Double goblins! Yeah. Psychedelic goblins! I need to get sober before I continue on this. Good grief. Nothing like hallucinogenic, or hypnotoads as some people call them. Alright, we can put you here. Take care of the salamander, and now find out, there should be another goblin around. Yes, right there. Oh, you had to do that. Alright. What did I just do there? Oh, I'm out of range. Fine. I got the goblin runners. I didn't see a single spider up here. Well, the spiders are on strike. Figures. Well, if I'm resigned to coming back here later in order to take care of things, I might as well oh, I gotta get to rank. What is the easiest way to get to rank? Probably through the Redhorn Lodes. Well, I've got a long trip ahead of me, which I think I'm gonna do via Rivendell. Of course, as soon as I decide that, I start to run into glass spiders all over the place. Really? Yeah, now I'm looking for glass spiders again. Now they disappear again. That's why they're glass spiders. They're really great in blending in the background. They could be all over the place, and they can smell it when you're hunting them. Yep, Mirwin's in the library. Hello there. I was wondering if you could translate something for me.
Megavallen.
What is it that you have there? Let me see. Ah, yes. Very nice indeed. But there is something missing. I can help you, but these writings will not be enough. Oh, what's missing?
You may be of service to me.
I fear you must venture back into Moria and search the deepest reaches of the waterworks. Scour the waterways that give the area its name. An ancient toad named Great Roar was known to be attracted to items of great knowledge. If you should find her, slay her. The book is as likely to be in her belly as anywhere else in Moria, if the creature still exists, of course. Once you have acquired the book, take it back to Winio. She will be able to translate these writings with the aid of that book. You're joking me, aren't you? And how old would that toad have to be for its existence to be known? I mean, really, think about it. How old that toad would have to be, because the elves probably know nothing about the specific wildlife within Moria today. Really? It's been abandoned for years and years and years. And she says, oh yeah, there's this ancient toad that's probably ate the book. Right. Hello there, Rink. I've taken care of those goblin runners for you.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Good work! The goblins are surely in disarray and will find it difficult to mount an effective attack for some time. I hope you think so. And that means that we need to head back here. I've helped Rink.
We will stand long at the heart of fire.
I have already heard of what you have done here. Excellent work in assisting me with the preparations of our defenses. You have my thanks, even though I start to wonder if the orcs will even dare to attack us. Well then, if they don't, well, who knows if they will or not. But let's see, 36 will, that's, well, we'll take that. The Heart of Fire is now ready for war, Pine Wolf. We have begun making a high-quality equipment for the defenders and strong barricades to help our position, and we owe much to your great assistance. But we absolutely cannot lose the 21st Hall. You must return to Broger in the Chamber of Leadership and render him equal assistance. The orcs will be cut off guard by our excellent defenses. Yes, I'd wager they are confident that we will be caught unawares. Yes, we will catch them unawares. And now I need to catch my way to the 21st Hall. Hello there, Broker. We are preparing some defenses all throughout Moria to help us against Mazog and the orcs coming across.
I tire of this constant defense. Let us bring the fight to our enemies.
Yes, you return to us in time to help us prepare for our defenses. And not just the defenses, for I will not sit here in idleness while the orcs make their own preparations. We will hurry them even as we make ready to defend Zelemelech. Yes, harry them. Yes, we will harry them.
We may not have much time, so go with haste.
Our defenses will be ready by the time the orcs attack, but I would feel far more secure if we had more barricades. It is clear the Stotkel and the craftsmen in the Heart of Fire have their hands full making enough of their own defenses. We cannot burden them any further. Nay, we will need to gather iron bars and wooden slats for the construction of our own barricades. Look for these items in the Flaming Deeps? Yes, and harass the orcs of the Gashai while you do so. Fine, I'll do it while you do so, but the quest unfortunately doesn't tell me to do it until afterwards. Sigh. The good news is that because I did that
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
little drunk quest earlier, I have unlocked the goat all the way to the Flaming Deeps, so I have an easy way to get there, albeit with a little bit of a wait. We have arrived in the Flaming Deeps, and let's see if there are any quests I could take.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
I have seen these creatures moving throughout the Flaming Deeps, but I do not know what they are. They appear almost as if the depths themselves have taken shape. There is a fell air about them. I fear that they are an ancient evil, perhaps drawn here by Durin's bane. If you encounter these strange beings on your journey through the Flaming Deeps, do not hesitate to extinguish them. We dwarves have no love for them. And he's talking about fiery grims, even though he doesn't explicitly say that. So those are things I'm just going to take as I run into them, since you can either do that one within the skirmish. When we get to those, of course. Hello there, Gappy.
At long last we will drive the maggot folk from our halls.
Wood is in short supply in Khazad-dûm, and the scaffold pieces found about the Flaming Deeps could prove useful for the repair efforts being performed beneath the Crossroads of Ash. There should be a decent supply of scaffold pieces found throughout the tunnels of Hadad Mezer. Very well. I'm not sure how much of those I'm actually going to be able to get done, but let's see if we get some. Oh, and of course, the most important of all, a riddle. And that is, way in my belly, trees are my back. Oh, weight in my belly, trees are my back, nails in my ribs, feet do I lack. So therefore, at some point, we will run into that. But the priority at the moment is, of course, to get the pieces, the iron bars and the slats. Once I get those, my plan is to then head off towards the riddle, see if I can find a solution to it, and I'll do that as I am killing the various orcs in the area to take care of the second half of that quest. But here is our first iron bar. Now, we'll just have to go through this way, take care of a few orcs along the way, since they like to stand right on top of stuff. And I should make sure that I have my prospecting nodes assist on, so I could detect when those are in the area. But right now, main thing to get wooden slats and iron bars. And I usually go in this way in order to get them because they are in plentiful supply this way. I don't know if they are in other places up here, because I keep on coming here because this is where I always get a good, nice supply, and by the time I go through here, I always have all the ones I need. So I go elsewhere. Now that smoke demonstrates that this is a nice, warm, comfy place to come to. Well, maybe not comfy, but it's definitely warm. If that isn't a slight bit of understatement as to the actual temperature. And while these little platforms up here are full of orcs, they're also full of slats and bars to help me with this. Now, unfortunately, they do not have any of the pieces of scaffolding that I'm needing for the other quest, because why should any of those quests overlap any and where they have their stuff? That may make it a little bit too easy, right? Right. I've taken care of the last of the wooden slats here, so now, after I do all that, now they ask me to kill 20 orcs within the Flaming Deeps. Why now, after I've done everything else? You say, well, perhaps it'll at least help me with my orc deed, but deed completed, Orc Slayer advanced, so therefore I don't even get that. But it's time to kill more orcs and to get out of here and maybe even find that riddle. That would be a good thing to at least be able to do as I'm getting through here. Kill orcs, get riddle, then get back to the 21st Hall. While heading for the riddle and killing orcs here and there, I've actually run into a Grim. I usually don't run into them in this part. You don't like fire Grims, don't you? Wait, that lynx is a terror. Of course, we also have worms here. So we have worms, we have Grims, and of course, we have the orcs that I still need to kill. I thought I would have the orcs down 3 times over before I got to the riddle, but it looks like that I made a more expedient means of getting there than I expected. Well, that piece of lightning wasn't as impressive as I thought. 419 to 599. This does... well, it looks like it should be better on that. Alright, now, what did we say that riddle was? Yeah, I know what the answer is. But we'll just review it anyway. Weight in my belly, trees on my back, nails in my ribs, feet do I lack, and of course, that is a ship. So let us open the locker, solve the riddle of the ship, and now the next riddle is... this riddle is on the back of the door that I chose when I solved the riddle of the ship. I turn around once, what is out will not get in, around once more, what is in will not get out. And of course, We have 3 levers on there. The one on the left is a footprint, the middle is a snake, and on the right is a key. And of course, we are talking about the key. Good. And that takes care of that. Now I have to get back to Anzarmechem in order to actually turn this in. And as I go along in returning there, I will of course take out a couple more orcs because I have, well, after this one, 7 more to go. Hello there, do you like riddles?
I'm not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Falger has left quite a puzzle to be solved, eh? Thank you for sharing your discoveries with us. Moria is home to many wonders, and it gives us heart to see them being discovered. There we go. Now, let us return to Broger with these barricades. I've returned with our bars and slats.
My dwarves will begin assembling the barricades.
These materials are just what we need, Pine Wolf, but I am even more heartened by the damage you have done to the ranks of the Gashai. Very well, I'm glad you like it. But of course, he'll have something else for us to do, and what will that be? We'll find that out in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master.